Wrestling on social media and find event and ticket information online at warriorwrestling.net.
Fans, welcome into Talia Hall here in Chicago, Illinois. Rich Bocchini alongside Val Capone. We welcome you in to Warrior Wrestling 28. So excited to be here tonight. Huge night of action ahead. We take a look at some of the matches. Joey Janela is here, set to go one-on-one with Mike Bennett. We will see the Warrior Wrestling champion Casey Navarro defend against the effing machine, Brian Cage. So much more on tap here tonight, including El Hijo del Vikingo back here, the Lucha Warrior champion, Val.
I am so excited to see that Lucha Warrior Championship be defended. I can't even believe that that's going to be our opening contest. Rich, are you stoked for tonight? Our debut here at Talia Hall?
Well, it's going to be loud in here tonight. We've got a huge night of action, and we saw the Warrior champions. Casey Navarro, of course, is Frank the Clown, looks to consolidate power here in Warrior Wrestling. You've got the
I can't.
Already?
I can't. He's already ruining our night, Rich. What is happening?
We just mentioned Frank the Clown, and do it already.
I can't.
We're not even 2 minutes into the broadcast yet, and Frank the Clown's music is here tonight. Yeah, no. Oh boy. No. Frank the Clown over here as he leads Storm Grayson out to the ring. We've already seen enough Frank for tonight, and we're not even a couple of minutes underway.
I've already seen enough Frank the Clown for my entire life, Rich.
Look at him sliding down the ramp here in this historic building. This building goes all the way back to the 1800s. It was a vacant building for a long time. They've reestablished the building, now a live music venue, a live event venue here in Chicago, Illinois, and for the first time ever, Warrior Wrestling here tonight. And we couldn't have found anybody else except for Frank to lead things off.
I mean, I don't think he cares about anybody but himself, his money, his outfits. I mean, look at the way that he's treating these children that are here to grow along with the Warrior Wrestling fans. I mean, this is just ridiculous, utterly ridiculous.
We mentioned earlier on that El Hijo del Vikingo is here, the brand new Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion. We will see him in action later on tonight in a four-way matchup against Aero Boy, Aramis, and Black Taurus. And speaking of the Warrior Lucha Championship, Storm Grayson here tonight as he gets set to get to this match. He never stops. He's bothering Kirby for the microphone. Point is, we're going to see the very first ever Lucha champion, Sam Adonis, in action in just a bit. Do we have to listen to Frank?
I would rather not. In fact, I would like, can we just turn my headsets off, please?
Okay.
Unfortunately, now I'm hearing even more, but thankfully it's a soothing boos of the crowd who actually hate Frank the Clown right alongside with us.
Is that the best you guys got? I said, is that the best you guys got? That's disappointing. I can't hear them. I'm gonna get my intro now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warrior Wrestling 28! Presented by FTC LLC, baby. And you know what? It's not a lie. Did you guys look at your posters this evening? Did you see who was front and center? It was FTC LLC. Have you looked at tonight's card? I mean, I believe there would be 7 matches, and I think 4 of them involve FTC LLC. If you do the math, I believe that's 57.6% of the show is FTC LLC. You can fact check that. I'm a very intelligent individual. We're gonna see my child prodigy, Trevor Outlaw. He's gonna feed that stupid Beastman a good old ass whooping. Woo-hoo-hoo! And oh, my gosh, I can't forget my new best friend, Max the Impaler. Well, they are going to take Queen Aminata's crown and smash it into a million stupid pieces. And oh, we can't forget about the blessed one, my champ, the Warrior Wrestling Blessed Champion, KC Navarro. As he is going to put an end to his deadbeat dad, Papa Cage, once and for all. And right here, this beautiful man taking off his shirt for all of you to admire. Hey, I can't deny a good-looking man when I see one. And this one right here, Storm Grayson. And my pal Stormy here, well, he has a date with the wannabe Mr. Warrior Wrestling, Sam Adonis. And I say wannabe Mr. Warrior Wrestling because in case everybody here has forgotten, you are looking at Mr. Warrior Wrestling.
Let me get that. No, I gotta tell you, Frank, I don't know if you've heard, but a lot of people have been claiming that the only reason Trevor, Outlaw, and I won our match last month was because you got involved.
Me? Never.
Now I know you and Casey have your hands full with that big dummy Brian Cage later tonight. So here's what we're gonna do. Trevor, Outlaw, and I, in the spirit of proving everybody wrong, are gonna give you the night off. We're gonna give you the night off. Yes, you can go back and get prepared for that big dummy Brian Cage.
I appreciate you. Okay, yep. Hey, make me proud. Make Frank the Clown proud. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you and I love you. I love you.
Have we been spared more Frank the Clown?
I mean, that would be the greatest thing that could ever happen to Warrior Wrestling, in my opinion.
Well, Grayson still has the microphone, so is Frank. Oh no, he's coming this way again.
Can he not? Oh, thank goodness, he went to the back. He went to the back. We are safe for now.
He zipped right by us. We don't need him.
Oh, thank goodness.
Back over here. Oh. I think we're finally ready to get this thing underway here, Val. Enough talking already.
All right.
Frank the Clown likes to call himself Mr. Warrior Wrestling. I disagree. Sam Adonis, I think, can lay claim to Mr. Warrior Wrestling. But fans, real quick here, get involved in the action here tonight. Subscribe today to the Warrior Wrestling YouTube channel for exclusive long-form content, as well as free matches, and get involved in the conversation across social media. The hashtag is Warrior Wrestling. Now, speaking of Mr. Warrior Wrestling himself, Sam Adonis, if he wins tonight, Val, he will remain with the highest winning percentage in the greater than 10 match club here at Warrior Wrestling. Kind of hard to believe. Tonight, his 22nd match at Warrior Wrestling.
I mean, honestly, when I think of Warrior Wrestling, he's one of the gents that I think of. Look at the strut, look at the savoir-faire, look at that representation of the heart and soul of Warrior Wrestling. Have you noticed his ring gear? I mean, I'm a little biased, as I myself like to wear the black and the gold representing the heart and soul of Warrior Wrestling himself. I think of Mr. Warrior Wrestling, I think of Sam Adonis. I mean, really, he is a former lucha champ. He has been here pretty much from jump.
Already in the ring, hailing from Naperville, Illinois, representing FTC LLC. Storm Grayson.
Storm Grayson 2-2 here in singles matches at Warrior Wrestling. Made his debut in Indianapolis just about a year ago, but tonight his opponent 4-0 in opening matches is Sam Adonis. He's a guy who's used to going out there early, setting the tone, and he's been successful in 4 appearances.
And let's not forget that, you know, he was 4-0, as you said, and he only had to vacate that lucha title in January. I truly believe that that strap would have been tight around the waist of Sam Adonis had he not had to vacate it, because he is a stand-up gent. He is the kind of person that we love to see represent Warrior. He did have to drop that title because of prior commitments, because he is Sam Adonis. I mean, he is just what we like to see here at Warrior. Again, I say heart and soul because he is a warrior himself.
Yeah, Sam Adonis, the lucha champion who held the title close to a year, defeated Aramis in a 6-man scramble.
And what a match that was, Rich.
Yeah, in South Bend, Indiana, just a little over a year ago. But as you said, had to vacate the lucha championship due to prior commitments in AAA Mexico. Sam is a guy that gets around all over the place. Mexico, he's a big star down south of the border.
Absolutely.
And for as accomplished as he is here at Warrior Wrestling, Sam Adonis, I think to the greater U.S. fans, still fans are getting used to him. They're starting to see what Sam Adonis is all about.
But honestly, he's part of the reason why we have our current lucha champ here, Vikingo. Hijo del Vikingo was able to make some strides here in the U.S., I think, and because of the relationship that we have with Sam Adonis and AAA, you know, and he was down there working in Mexico with AAA, if you will. So he was there filming with AAA. Ooh, almost looked to see an early pin courtesy of Sam Adonis to Storm Grayson. But he had those prior commitments early on in the year of 2023, January, had to drop that title. And now it's currently held by Hijo del Vikingo. We'll see him defend that later on tonight.
That was very British the way you said that. 2023 January.
I do spend a lot of time in the UK, and I have a lot of family there.
8th October.
8th October, yes. Yeah. Well, I'm well-traveled myself. Storm Grayson traveling his way outside the ring. No, do not come over here, Storm. We want nothing to do with you. Stay far away.
Grayson's trying to bail on Adonis.
Well, shocking to me that he's already ready to throw in the towel, as he is.
Referee out to try and get Grayson back in the ring. Nice crowd on hand here tonight as Warrior Wrestling makes its debut inside Tally Hall. What a great building. So much history in this building. Such a classic old school theater. You got the opera boxes on the side.
Oh, yeah.
I'd hate to see somebody fight up in one of those boxes.
I mean, I would love to see it personally, as I love to see Sam Adonis taking the air out of Storm Grayson, as he is the heir apparent to the unfortunate throne that is Frank the Clown. FTC LLC, what a joke.
Sam Adonis, as lucha champion, set the record for most title defenses of any title here at Warrior Wrestling. 6 successful defenses. As Grayson out of it at 2. 6 successful lucha championship defenses before having to vacate the title, as we mentioned, due to those commitments in Mexico last month.
And look, the relinquishment of that title was such a sad thing to see, but what honor he did put with that title in the short time, you know? I mean, we've only had that title for, what, a year now? But he held it for the majority of that time. He did take it off of Aramis.
Fans are getting behind Sam Adonis, and I don't think that Frank the Clown talking Storm Grayson to the ring, I don't think that's endeared him to the fans here tonight.
Oh, no, I don't think anything endears Storm Grayson to the fans, unfortunately, now that he's working with FTC LLC.
Pace starting to quicken. Adonis. Grayson
Beautiful.
able to reverse it. And Adonis out at 2. Sam Adonis held the Lucha Championship from the 22nd of January 2022. Relinquished the title on the 4th of January of this year. Held the title for 347 days. That after Aramis, the first ever Lucha champion at Warrior.
Okay, so I was incorrect. It was actually quite a long time. It was almost a full year.
Yeah, it was almost a full year.
I think I need to drink some more coffee here.
Well, that's 231 days. Aramis held the title after capturing it in the Stadium Series.
Oh, yes.
And Hijo del Vikingo, not only the Lucha champion, but the AAA Mega champion, here tonight, set to defend the title. We will see Casey Navarro in action tonight as well. He'll defend the Warrior Championship as Grayson looking to extend the handshake. Nothing doing. And Adonis. What dexterity. What agility. Oh.
Looking like he's having a tough time right there, but Storm Grayson taking advantage of that, just clubbing to the dome of Sam Adonis.
Adonis trying the tightrope walk, and Grayson turned it around on him, and suddenly Sam's in trouble. Excited to see Casey Navarro tonight defend the championship against
the pink title.
Well,
the blessed.
Yeah, we'll get
Truly blessed.
Plenty of time to get to that. That terrible pink belt that that he bought.
Well, that he had fashioned.
Well, he had fashioned. Commissioned in his honor. Covered. Grayson looking to put it away, and Adonis out of it at 2. But it will be Casey Navarro going one-on-one with Brian Cage later tonight. Brian Cage, the former Warrior Wrestling champion in his own right.
And, you know, I mean, Casey, under the tutelage, under the very large biceps, the large arms of the machine, Brian Cage, it's so hard to see where that family, where that kinship went to where it is now.
Yeah, former tag team partners. Oh, what a drop kick by Grayson. And he may have Sam Adonis right where he needs him.
Yeah, but I think right now that Storm Grayson needs to take advantage of this. Here he is. He must have sensed it.
And a kick out of 2. Yeah, you waste any time with Sam Adonis, and he will make you pay for it. Grayson, a little arrogant.
Well, are you surprised?
No, not at all. Not when you hang around with Frank the Clown. But you don't. Point is, you don't want to hesitate against Sam Adonis.
No, absolutely not. Not with somebody like Sam Adonis. He is such a strong wrestler. He's so versatile in so many ways. I mean, whether it be lucha or just down to the mat, down to the ground, which is where Storm Grayson unfortunately has him right now. Now he's siphoning the air out of the lungs of Sam Adonis. You can see him turning into another color of pink, perhaps to match the title that Casey Navarro has fashioned of the Warrior title. I think that, Rich, you just don't like it because you love the gold.
Well, I think that the Warrior Championship has earned such prestige, and
absolutely,
it's been defended literally around the globe.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw it in New Japan even.
And I think that what Frank the Clown and Casey Navarro have done is they've disparaged everything that every previous Warrior champion has built. Cover. Grayson to put it away, and Adonis out at 2.
Now, again, this is where the cockiness, the arrogance of Storm Grayson, unfortunately, is coming to hurt him. If he would have taken advantage of that time that Sam Adonis was sprawled out on the mat, he could have gotten that 1, 2, 3, and instead spent time gloating to the crowd. Now Sam Adonis taking advantage.
Sunset flip, and Grayson out of it. Ooh, Shining Wizard, and that might do it. Grayson failed to hook the leg, and Adonis pops the shoulder up. Also on the way tonight, we will see Queen Aminata in action.
Facing off against the one and only Maxi Impaler. Absolutely terrifying. I'm so excited for that matchup.
Jordan Kross battles Carlos Romo. That's on the way tonight. Trevor Outlaw is here as well. We'll go one-on-one with the Beastman. And of course, the bad boy, Joey Janela, has made his way to Chicago. Big singles contest tonight with Mike Bennett. All that and more on the way here tonight. Warrior Wrestling 28. Almost as old as my kid.
Oh my, 20 great, I like to think.
20 great.
20 great right here at Warrior Wrestling. Oh my stars. Now, for those of you tuning in on Pro Wrestling TV, I just want to give you a little update. Naperville sucks, according to the crowd here at Talia Hall.
Now, what's the problem with Naperville?
So Naperville is a
Besides the fact that's where Storm Grayson's from.
That is the place in which Storm Grayson hails from. Naperville is a suburb of Chicago that clearly the Chicagoans are not thrilled about. It is a place, let's just put it that way. Nice kick to the face of the Napervillian himself, Storm Grayson.
Both men are down, and Adonis looking for some kind of a rally. Desperate maneuver there.
Our referee
Pulled out
checking
the
on
big
both
kick.
opponents, Rich.
And Adonis, if he can find a way back to his feet first, he could be back in the driver's seat. And he's got the fans here behind him as well.
And as you said earlier, excellent attendance tonight from the Warrior Strong. We appreciate you so much supporting us at our debut here in Talia Hall. What a gorgeous venue we're at tonight.
It really is. Can't say enough about just the feeling that you get in here. You feel the ghosts of the past. You imagine, STO there, delivered by Adonis, and maybe he's rallying some of those ghosts.
Yeah, here we got the energy behind it. Oh, you could feel it.
Adonis is going to try the tightrope walk once again.
Oh, here we go.
Incredible balance.
Oh.
And this time,
Wow.
blockbuster.
Oh.
Grayson was able to find his way out of that earlier on, not that time. And Adonis, lateral press, hooked the inside leg, and Grayson able to power out.
I really thought that he had it right there, but no, that was just a 2 count, so says our referee. Sporting a nice tribute to Jay Briscoe on the armband tonight. Much love. We do miss you, Jay. There we go.
Sam Adonis going to reach for the sky.
Oh.
Balance on the top turnbuckle. Adonis went for the double stomp, adjusted on the way down. Grayson, Blue Thunder Bomb for the upset.
No, that Blue Thunder Bomb wasn't enough. What is it going to take? Storm Grayson is mortified.
Biting his knuckles and trying to figure out what to do next. How do you put Sam Adonis away? That's what Storm Grayson is trying to unlock.
You know, and here's the problem, Rich. Storm Grayson just cannot find the way to do it without Frank the Clown at his side. Not against somebody like Sam Adonis.
That's a great point. Sam Adonis looking to put away Grayson here, and you're right, without Frank the Clown and some of his cronies out there, Grayson having a heck of a time. Adonis trying to balance himself. Whoa! Incredible!
There you have it.
Sam Adonis gets the W here tonight to kick off Warrior Wrestling 28 from Chicago, Illinois. Talked to Sam earlier on today, and he told me the Lucha Championship is in his sights. He wants it back. He wants to make a beeline for Hijo del Vikingo, the current Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion. Adonis has his sights set on reclaiming the gold. Well, fans, don't go anywhere. On the way next, singles action. Queen Aminata returns to Warrior Wrestling. Her opponent, Max the Impaler. That matchup is on the way next.
On Binary Nightmare!
All right, fans, we're back here inside Talia Hall, Chicago, Illinois. Singles action on the way. And another one of Frank the Clown's minions. We haven't quite figured this out yet. Max the Impaler. Last time we saw Max here at Warrior Wrestling, there seemed to be an alliance that was formed with FTC LLC. Sure that Frank would love to have Max under his employ.
Max
devastating. One of the most frightening competitors in professional wrestling today. Fans, check out Warrior Wrestling on Pro Wrestling TV. You can check it out on all these great platforms. Go back, check out the entire history of Warrior Wrestling from the first show to the current. Ring the bell 24/7. Warrior Wrestling on Pro Wrestling TV. Boy, it is loud in here tonight. And a capacity crowd on hand. Max the Impaler ready for action, and Frank the Clown. Can we get rid of him while he's over there trying to harass the officials, Frank?
And introducing their opponent.
Hadn't even finished the ring announcements yet. And Max the Impaler already on the assault. Queen Aminata, who a month ago here at Warrior Wrestling defeated Kylie Ray in singles action. Boy, our camera guy, I think, just got rocked. And Max the Impaler out with a vengeance starting this one off. Queen Aminata has shown to be very, very dangerous in her time here at Warrior Wrestling, but I'm not quite sure she's ever run into somebody with the dominance and the force and the lust for blood and pain as Max the Impaler. And Max digging under the ring.
Rich.
Yeah. I'm glad you got out of harm's way there, Val.
I mean, they're terrifying. Like, I mean, never mind, I had to be that close to the Clown, but Max, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Boy,
Aminata.
I was mentioning that, we've seen Queen Aminata in the past. A win over Kylie Ray.
Yes.
A win over Sky Blue. She nearly decapitated Sky Blue with some of those kicks. Queen Aminata.
Some of those juicy kicks.
Oh,
wow.
Looking for the running senton. And Aminata out of the way. And that may have tilted things here.
Oh, Max
Aminata was looking for any gasp of breath after that early assault.
Well, that was a huge kick that you were talking about right there. I mean, Aminata, she doesn't play. She traveled far too far to just take it lightly, even from Max the Impaler.
Of course, Athena, the current reigning and defending Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion. No doubt about it that everybody in the women's division with their eyes on Athena. And whoa! Aminata running cannonball. I thought for a second Max caught her.
Well, and here's the beauty of Max the Impaler. Max the Impaler wants all titles in every division because they are the non-binary nightmare. They travel the wasteland, they travel all lands, taking all titles, all divisions, all over the globe. Oh man, this is rough.
Ooh, Aminata whipped head first into the ring post, and Max the Impaler.
Oh, no.
Dragging the Queen by her hair. Ooh.
Well, I know for a fact that Max the Impaler cares not for royalty. When I mentioned earlier that Max was facing the Queen, they said, I don't care. It doesn't matter whether you're just anyone. Doesn't matter. They want to destroy them and bring them back to the wasteland.
You're going to be all right there, Val? I know you're getting a little shaken up in the ring.
I mean, they're just terrifying. I didn't know where to stand. I didn't know where to be.
It looked like you couldn't find the exit.
I was just trying to do my job. Poor Jeremy as well, our referee in the ring. Such a great official. But wow. Now Aminata just trying to find some ground to stand on. Can't even get on her own 2 feet.
Both competitors in this matchup 2-0 here at Warrior Wrestling, and Aminata in trouble. Frank the Clown, look at Frank talking trash.
I mean, that's what Frank does best.
Oh, sure.
If I can even say the word best in reference to that schmuck.
Aminata being choked on that bottom ring rope, and Max trying to distract the official.
What is the clown doing now?
Well, that's always the question here. What is that clown doing?
Ugh.
Max the Impaler out for destruction. And Max enjoys this kind of stuff. Queen Aminata, always so confident, always so stoic, but boy, that confidence was wiped right off her face.
Absolutely.
And Max the Impaler looking to slow down the Queen's potential run to a championship matchup with Athena.
Here's the thing, Max the Impaler just likes to brutalize their opponents. That's what they do best. Stomping destruction across
the wasteland, if you will.
Absolutely, and just causing nothing but dominance, destruction to their opponents.
Well, speaking of Frank the Clown, and
let's not.
We mentioned this earlier on as the Queen trying to fight back. We're trying to figure out what exactly the affiliation is, what kind of deal Max has with Frank the Clown, because let's be honest, you get the sense that Frank the Clown needs Max the Impaler a hell of a lot more than Max the Impaler needs Frank the Clown.
I mean, absolutely. I think Max needs no one, honestly. Max needs no one and nothing because Max is the Impaler.
So this is just a case of Frank the Clown trying to once again hitch his wagon to the hot up-and-coming thing, or what?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, because Max the Impaler has been all across the globe. Frank has been where? In the U.S., yes. Frank is unfortunately well-traveled. But Max has destroyed souls across the globe. Like, just recently picking up titles in Japan. I mean, Frank wants to spread his virus worldwide.
Well, again, you think about it. He's got an affiliation with Casey Navarro, the current Warrior Wrestling champion.
Australia.
And
Max, Japan.
Max pounded away at Queen Aminata right now. But Frank, I said it at the start, Frank is trying to consolidate power here in Warrior Wrestling for FTC LLC.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you stop him? We've been trying for a couple of years now. How do you get rid of this clown?
It's, believe me, I've been trying since the day that I met him.
Aminata rolling Max up in a 2 count. Queen ducks under.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful manipulation. Oh, but unfortunately,
looked like Queen wanted to lock in an octopus and nothing doing there with the backbreaker.
Yeah, the backbreaker was a bit too rough for Queen Aminata. Aminata rolling out of the way. Good move, grabbing onto the ropes. Nice strike right there to the throat of Max, but barely being able to move Max. Stoic to stoic. Aminata doing everything she can, bouncing off the ropes. Oh
man,
crumbling.
That could be it. Oh!
No.
At the very, very last set, I'm not sure how Queen's going to be able to continue. She is out on her feet.
She is, but she has excellent cardio, so even with those strikes, she's able to maintain just a little bit.
That clothesline really rocked Queen Aminata. Max whipping her head off the canvas. Referee in the check to make sure that she's okay. Oh! Max went for the senton. Nobody home.
Smart roll away from the Queen, taking a lot of oxygen out of the lungs of Max the Impaler. And a huge knee strike to the Impaler from the Queen.
And a powerful kick out at 1. Queen Aminata, when she gets going, she's got some of the nastiest kicks
Oh,
in the sport.
absolutely.
We talked about it earlier on, and I know it's been some highlights on Warrior Wrestling's social channels. Some of her kicks, we talked about it, nearly took off Sky Blue's head a few months ago. A month ago, Kylie Ray felt the wrath of Queen Aminata. Now it's just a question of whether or not the Queen can improve to 3-0 and remain undefeated here at Warrior.
Look at those ducking underneath the blows. Oh, huge double stomp to the spine. Excellent maneuvers from Queen Aminata. Queen Aminata dragging those arms up, boom, back to the neck and spine. Maxie Impaler for once looking on the down right here, Rich.
Queen Aminata curb stomped Max. And Frank the Clown shouting instructions from the outside of the ring. Fans here in Chicago behind the Queen. They're trying to rile her up, trying to feed her the energy that she needs. Queen Aminata, running hip attack.
Juicy right there, over and over. She's gonna go for her signature move. Juicy strike, one more time.
Nasty heel right to the side of the skull, Max.
Very smart. Oh, so close, but very smart drag of the Impaler away from those ropes. So she was able to pin her down, but just not enough, pin them down, but not enough. Even Frank is having to gasp for air right now, Rich. People getting behind the Impaler. Max, they're looking a bit dazed from another strike. Another strike courtesy of the Queen.
A knee and a forearm. Queen Aminata may have found the path to slow Max the Impaler down, but oh man, maybe not.
No.
I think I might have spoken too soon. Aminata landed awkwardly on her left leg on that suplex.
Yeah, and that's not going to be good. That suplex may have taken out some of the power that Queen Aminata can use against them, the Impaler. Oh, the fans here in Chicago are getting amped for Queen Aminata. Hashtag Warrior Wrestling. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Aminata gets the leg up, slows the oncoming attack.
Using that right leg right there.
Double knee face breaker, and Aminata sensing victory. She's got it in her sights. Oh, man, what a strike.
Yeah, that running strike. You can see those eyes, that determination, that laser hit right there. Oh my goodness. She used all that power against them to take them out in the center of the ring. Fans getting behind Aminata as Aminata climbs the ropes, Rich.
Aminata trying to balance. Off the top. Nobody home on the double stomp. Oh, what a spear. Wasteland spear, that could do it. But Max continues to dole out the punishment. Max could have ended the match right then and there. And instead is content to, well, referee's called for the bell.
Why?
Referee is called for the bell. Frank the Clown diving into the ring. Come on now, get some help out there. Max the Impaler. Wait a minute. Look out. It's Sky Blue. Frank the Clown, excuse me, with a trophy of sorts, is trying to get Max out of the ring. Queen Aminata got rocked, and were it not for Sky Blue out to assist, that could have been devastating for Queen Aminata. The official result.
By disqualification, Queen
Queen Aminata gets the win. Sky Blue, who was supposed to compete tonight, but now out with an injury, making her presence known. One of Chicago's favorite daughters.
Wow.
Out to bail out the Queen. I'll tell you what, Val, I think that Queen Aminata is going to owe Sky Blue a little something.
Oh my goodness, this is, what an amazing, amazing bout we just witnessed, Rich. I mean, the contest between these two competitors, I mean, it just shows you they were fantastic, because then they just lost their mind against Queen Aminata. Now we're seeing Sky Blue in here. I mean, I know that Sky was unable to compete today against Joey Janela, but here we're seeing them together. This is just fantastic.
Now Sky Blue out to essentially save the Queen from that assault. That led to the disqualification. Queen Aminata will be held to the back. She gets the win via disqualification. And a little bit of an assist from Sky Blue. But fans, the action continues here tonight. Warrior Wrestling 28 from Talia Hall in Chicago. On the way next, Jordan Kross goes one-on-one with Carlos Romo. Back in a moment.
Carlos Romo, February 18th at Warrior Wrestling at Talia Hall in Chicago, Illinois. We faced off for the first time ever. It's going to be a punk versus a punk. Carlos, we have a lot of similarities. You grew up a punk on the streets of Spain. You grew up to become the scene that you looked up to. I grew up in the streets of Kenosha, hanging out at places like the Port, looking up to the Kenosha hardcore punks. There's only a couple differences. One is that you have obviously more experience than me. You're someone I can look up to. But I think we're both at a place in our careers where we know we need to start proving who we are and proving that we belong. And that's what I've been doing month in and month out at Warrior Wrestling. People are saying that my last 2 victories at Warrior were flukes and that it was just luck. 2023, I'm proving to myself, I'm proving to my fans that these victories aren't just flukes and that I belong. So Carlos, you might be a punk, I'm a punk. I know we both like to fight. May the luckiest man win. I plan to.
And the punk rock prince, Jordan Kross!
Now we just heard from Jordan Kross moments ago. Calls himself the luckiest man in wrestling, the punk rock prince. A youngster, just 21 years old, is already making waves for himself here in Warrior Wrestling out of the Wisconsin area. You know, I talked to Jordan earlier on. Not only is he influenced by punk rock, but as far as wrestling goes, Alex Shelley, a big influence, a mentor of sorts, and he's somebody that Jordan really looks up to.
Yeah, and absolutely, and he's also got the lineage, the bloodline. His dad is a huge influence on him as well. I mean, those two alone, his father and Alex Shelley, like, wow. I mean, there's so much love here for Jordan Kross in Warrior Wrestling. It's just so great to see him tonight here at Talia Hall and taking on Carlos Romo, another lover of punk rock. This is going to be such an awesome matchup. And don't forget, of course, we're going to be in Grand Rapids making our excellent return on March the 25th, Rich. So excited. Don't forget to get tickets at warriorwrestling.net.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody in Grand Rapids. Last time we were there, had a great time, and looking forward to heading back on the 25th.
Hailing from Cadiz Bay and representing OPT, he is the image of the invisible Carlos Romo.
Carlos Romo all the way from Spain, making a tour around the United States, Val.
He's so phenomenal, and he is such a lover of life, music, wrestling. Those are his 3 passions. I mean, he's so world traveled. He's doing a U.S. tour right now, as you said. Warrior Wrestling is such a love of his as well. We're so happy to have him back here at Warrior Wrestling and to make his debut here at Talia Hall, which is such a fantastic music venue as well. I know that he was so amped, he was so jazzed to be here. He himself is in a band as well, and like I said, he thrives on music, life, and wrestling. I'm so stoked to see him here against Jordan Kross. What a matchup.
Carlos Romo is the guitarist and vocalist of the band Early Flights.
Yep.
Find them on the Twitter.
The tweeter.
Yeah, at Early Flights.
The Twitter tweet.
Jordan Kross. And I talked to him earlier today. He's so influenced. Give him a nice handshake there. Alex Shelley's such an influence on Jordan Kross. Not only is Jordan a wrestler, but he's in school for physical therapy as well.
He absolutely is. Yeah, it's very cool to see.
He was telling me that Alex, from time to time, that they'll text, they'll chat back and forth, and not only just about wrestling, but actually about what Jordan's going to school for.
Yeah, and like just guidance in life as well. You know, It's very cool to see that he has such a mentor in the ring and on his way to becoming a physical therapist. We've
seen Jordan Kross come up with some lucky wins here at Warrior Wrestling. Always seems to to find some way to pull a rabbit out of the hat. 2-0
Yeah.
in singles matches here. He had a count-out win over EC3 recently, and I know that shocked everybody. Well, what, a count-out? How did that happen?
I know.
Only the second count-out in Warrior history in 28 events.
Yeah, it was kind of stunning, but still, again, luckiest man in wrestling.
Carlos Romo in his 4th match here at Warrior Wrestling. He's been in a singles match, a tag match, and a multi-man match. Still looking for his first win here.
Now, look at the good vibes coming off the two of them. Like a little bit of wink, a little bit of smile. Neither man getting too heated, if you will, but still very invested and intense in the match. Just having a lot of joy. And this is the kind of wrestling that I love, that you can see both competitors are really just, is a term, can I steal it from Kylie Ray for a moment? Just happy to be here. Like they're just,
sure.
You know, they both want to win, but they're both like thoroughly enjoying this match. And this is a first-time matchup between the two of them. And this is just going to be like an explosive match of joy. Can I say that? Is that allowed?
An explosive, I don't know.
An explosive match of joy.
When was the last time you felt joy getting beat up?
I mean, I played roller derby for 15
Fair
years, so
enough.
maybe
All
you
right,
shouldn't
yeah.
ask me that.
All right.
There's a reason why I'm on commentary and not in the ring. 15 years of roller derby. Thank you very much. But Carlos Romo, look at this. Oy vey, it's gorgeous. See, an explosive match of joy right there.
Kross able to get a 2 count.
Nice arm drag.
Romo trying to turn things around.
Now, not so much joy felt right there by that kick to the head. And a little incy right there.
Kross with the enziguri, that connected flush, and Romo trying to shake it off. Slow to get up. Kross lining him up.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Carlos Romo is looking for his first win here in Warrior, at Warrior Wrestling.
Oh, what a kick! Yeah, 0-3 in multi-man tag match and a singles match. This is just his second singles match here at Warrior. Trying to put it away here, and Kross out of it at 1.
But he's giving the thumbs up, saying, okay, I need to retool this. I need to rethink it. Nope, but I'm good.
Oh! Snap on the chop.
Another chop right there. The fans enjoying that. Dragging Kross down to the mat. What are we going to see here? Oh, kick to the spine. See, a little bit of explosive joy courtesy of Romo, but I don't think Kross is enjoying it so much. Almost kicked that sweet mullet off the back of his dome.
Who do you think has the best mullet in wrestling today? You think it's Jordan Kross? Is it Brian Pillman Jr., Mike Bailey, perhaps?
Oh, Speedball Mike Bailey does have the finesse of a mullet, but I got to give it up to former Warrior Wrestling champ. It's hard to top Pillman Jr., man. That mullet flows for days, centuries even, perhaps. Look at that stance. Just showing off a little bit of the guns there.
Kross trying to hang on to Romo's leg and slow him down.
I really do appreciate the new gear of Carlos Romo. I like the color scheme, very, very nice.
Oh, what a chop.
Chopper turn. Chopper turn again. Gonna drag him down to the mat by his skull.
Punt kick to the back. And, oh, you saw the life just kind of escape from Jordan Kross's eyes there. That kick took the wind out of him. Romo still only able to get a 1 count. Still to come tonight, the Warrior Wrestling Championship is on the line. Casey Navarro defends against the effing machine, Brian Cage. And El Hijo del Vikingo.
Oh, yeah,
that's the first time ever defending the Lucha Championship, the Warrior Wrestling Lucha Championship in the main event, 4-way matchup.
It's going to be sick, and I can't wait to see it defended here at Talia Hall. So excited to see that.
Aramis, the first ever Lucha champion in that 4-way main event, along with Black Taurus and Aero Boy, Chicago area luchador. Romo trying to lock in the armbar, has the head scissors in, and Kross trying to find the escape.
Kross doing a great job of keeping his hands separated.
Leverage pin and a 2 count. Kross escapes.
Yeah, Romo did have to pop out, so he wasn't able to. So Kross wasn't able to pin him. Rather, chops into the corner. Romo dragging Kross out of the corner, flipping him to the other corner, going for that uppercut, not able to connect.
Kross missed, and Romo snapmare out of the corner.
Oh, kick to the back of the skull. Again, the mullet almost protecting, but not enough padding there.
Romo sizing up the opposition. Lateral press cover. And And the shoulder up at 2.
Kross looking a little bit winded. Romo looking a little bit frustrated. Maybe no longer an explosive bout of joy.
Val Capone very joyous today, apparently.
It's
you have joy on your mind.
Yeah, it's caffeine kicking in now, my friend. Thank you again so much for everyone tuning in. Please use the hashtag Warrior Wrestling. We do appreciate you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining us here on Pro Wrestling TV. Check out the entire Warrior Wrestling catalog. A number of different platforms you can check it out on. So many great matches. Warrior Wrestling truly all-star level events, month in, month out. I've mentioned before, you go back to the old days of Paul Bosch in Houston, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All-star cards with competitors from all corners of the world.
Extraordinarily diverse matches as well. Oh, my stars. Kross getting amped up, shaking his fist to get the crowd behind him, and surely they do, Rich.
Kross trying to put it away.
Romo says no.
Able to power out.
So as I was saying, like very, very diverse matches. And that's one of the things that I love about working here at Warrior is that there is something for everybody. There truly is.
Yeah.
Jordan Kross climbing high to the sky, looking for a bit of a stage dive. Carlos Romo gathering himself to his feet. Oh, bit of a trip up there, courtesy of Carlos Romo.
Kross sent up and over to the outside. Forearm smash connects. Trying to line Romo up. Oh! Double stop using the ropes.
Oh my goodness, that is the worst way you want to spend your day. Boom! Double slam right there. Oof.
Cover, leg is hooked. And Kross refusing to concede.
Romo double checking with the ref. The ref says no, that was only a 2. Romo getting aggro. Oh, almost a knee to the face. Jordan Kross going for the pin.
Romo looking for the cutter. Oh! Knee right to the cheekbone. And Kross rolling over into the cover. Ooh, nearly got him. Jordan Kross, we've seen him in the past here at Warrior Wrestling. The previous 2 matches that he's won, he seemingly pulled the victory out of his back pocket, seemingly stumbled into a win. That's kind of been his forte.
Again, sometimes luck be a lady tonight. We're not so sure if she's here with him here at Talia Hall.
Kross perched up on the turnbuckle.
Like a
looking to zero in. Ooh! Man, that was telegraphed. And Romo sidestepped the oncoming Kross, and now there's Romo up top.
Beautiful.
No look moonsault. Is this enough?
Oh, Romo hungry for that first win. I really thought he was going to get it there, Rich, but not enough to keep Jordan Kross down. Shaking, shaking. You could see that fist held high in the sky, but still shaking nonetheless. Oh.
Fans trying to get Jordan Kross back into the matchup. 50-50 crowd for both men. It's the highly competitive match between 2 youngsters looking to cement themselves here at Warrior Wrestling. Right now it's Romo with the advantage. Kross precariously perched on the top turnbuckle. Oh boy, Romo looking for something big. And Kross fighting it off. Kross looking to zero in once again. This time connects with a drop kick. Kross stumbling. Trying to balance himself out of the corner. Ooh, into the rear naked choke. And Kross in trouble here. Trying to bridge back.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And Kross has done a nice job using leverage for a couple of pinning attempts in this matchup.
Yeah, but Romo's no slouch, throwing back with the punches. Now they're trading blows back and forth. The beautiful dance of the fisticuffs, much like they are in a gorgeous pit at a show live here at Talia Hall.
Ooh. Romo laying in the forearms and the elbows. I don't think it's going to be a matter of finesse that's going to win the match at this point. It's going to be a matter of will and determination and just sheer toughness. Who's tougher between these two?
Oh. At this point, just these utter strikes to the face. You can hear that slap reverberate throughout this venue. Are we going to see the cutter without the E? Oh, almost. It was so close.
Into a belly-to-back suplex. That took just as much out of Kross as it did Romo.
Oh, but Romo's holding the back of his neck. Oh, still getting amped. Oh my gosh, the headbutt.
Kross collapses down.
Got him! Down, no!
Kross got him!
I'm just locked into it.
Here is your winner, Jordan Kross!
It was almost like Carlos Romo got knocked out by that. Once again, it was just pure luck, Rich. No coin involved, just utter luck. The luckiest man in wrestling again. Carlos Romo doesn't know. He's like, did I win? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jordan Kross wins. The luckiest man in wrestling, I swear.
Now Kross and Romo knock noggins. Both of them were seeing the little birdies flying around. And Kross, as we've seen him in the past, we talked about how lucky can you get? It's like slipping on a banana peel and finding a $10 bill.
Well, in this case, I think he found a $100 bill because he doesn't even realize that he won. Look at him.
Oh, Carlos Romo is not happy.
Now, tough loss here tonight for Carlos Romo and another lucky victory for Jordan Kross, the youngster 3-0 here at Warrior Wrestling. But I'll tell you what, Val, we are just getting started. We have so much more to get to here tonight. We talked about it, the Warrior Wrestling Championship match. Casey Navarro battles Brian Cage. That's still to come, but on the way next, you don't want to miss this one. The Beastman is here. His opponent, FTC LLC's Trevor Outlaw. That matchup is on the way next. Don't go anywhere.
Casey Navarro. Good old Casey. Kid Cage. You know, if I remember correctly, I brought you into Warrior Wrestling. Matter of fact, I personally hand-selected you to be in the first ever GMSI Invitational. And from there, we teamed together. Hell, we partied together.
It was. And I gotta bless you.
And I pulled off one of the biggest swerves in all of wrestling to have you become Warrior Wrestling Champion. But I guess the real swerve was on me, wasn't it?
Line up. Oh, the champion with the medallion. Brian Cage out here to teach the youngster a lesson. Who is he? Who is he here to help? I mean, it seems like he's here to help Navarro, but is he?
I thought. Jesus,
he nailed it! Nailed it! Casey Navarro is the Warrior Wrestling Champion.
Because then all of a sudden you start hanging around the wrong people, start getting a big head, and some wretched ego, and all of a sudden Papa Cage, Kid Cage, it's no more. That's right, Sean and Diesel 2023, never to come to fruition. Well, I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but you've never beaten me in that ring. And you're never going to. And when we're talking Warrior Wrestling, that's my house. That's right, that's my home. I put that sucker on my back in 2018, and I've been running it up that hill. First ever Warrior Wrestling Champion. First ever War of Attrition winner. And you're gonna come here? And you're gonna try to act like it's your place? Like you're running the show? I don't think so. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. You see, here's the thing, kid. I hate to break it to you. February 18th, I'm gonna kick your ass and become the first ever two-time Warrior Wrestling World Champion. And you tell your buddy Frank the Clown, yeah, he can get it too. Who better?
The action continues here tonight from Talia Hall here in Chicago, Illinois. We just heard from Brian Cage moments ago. Set for a huge matchup later tonight with the Warrior Wrestling Championship on the line, pal.
Yeah, the War of Words is heating up between Brian Cage and the crown jewel of FTC LLC, Casey Navarro. That's for sure, Rich. Oh, no. Really?
He is the greatest son of a gun you've ever met. But you can address him as yours rudely, Trevor Outlaw.
Trevor Outlaw under the direction and, well, I guess takes his marching orders from one Frank the Clown. And I thought I saw Frank moments ago. Maybe we're missing him, which is not a bad thing.
I would rather never see Frank again, actually.
Trevor Outlaw 2-0 in singles matches. Had a countout win over Nance Warner recently. And tonight is going to have his work cut out for him against the behemoth of a man. The gigantic Beastman on his way here tonight. Val,
Give me the microphone. I don't want you in my ring.
Hold on a second here.
Oh, my stars.
Trevor, we're trying to tell the fans where they can get the T-shirts.
Yeah, ProWrestlingTees.com.
Are you done yet? When Trevor Outlaw speaks, you shut the hell up. You morons have been preying on my downfall for a long time. Well, keep praying, you heathens, because Trevor Outlaw is undefeated in Warrior Wrestling. How do you like that, kid? Frank the Clown said he wants his child prodigy to win this on his own. So guess what? Don't touch me, kid. I'll have you arrested so fast. If Frank the Clown wants Trevor Outlaw to handle business on his own tonight, then damn it, that's what he's gonna get. The undefeated streak of Trevor Outlaw is gonna last forever, and I don't give a damn what any of you think about that. So if any of you want to challenge me, I welcome it, because you're gonna get the beating of a lifetime, courtesy of yours rudely.
Sometimes I don't think there's any shutting up Frank the Clown or
Any of his
minions. Should we do the T-shirt plug again?
Yes, because
Val, where can you get the entire line of Warrior Wrestling merchandise?
ProWrestlingTees.com. And we want to say thank you so much to Pro Wrestling Tees for all your support over the years. Yes, we thank you so much, Pro Wrestling Tees. Of course, you can get the entire line of Warrior Wrestling merchandise there at ProWrestlingTees.com.
I still love that 2022 tour shirt.
Dorcas, West Virginia. He is the Voltage Wrestling Grand Champion and the Coastal Championship Wrestling International Champion. West Virginia's most dangerous beast.
Hey, Val.
Yes, friend.
Do you smell that? What is that?
It's husk.
It's what?
Husk. Husk. Oh, sorry, I got
What?
my ring announcer voice back.
That rancid smell. I don't know if that's Beastman or that big bone that he's carrying to the ring with him.
Oh, I think actually that rancid smell is Frank the Clown.
Oh, it
but,
is?
Yes, it's also husk.
I don't know. That bone looks like it's been around for a while.
Yes, for at least a couple of years, I would say. I've done many an interview with Beastman, and
he just gnaws away at that thing.
Yes, and whatever else is around him that is edible and also that is not edible. He's eaten many a chair, ring post, and also sanitizer.
you know, furniture, doors. I had to pull a door out of his mouth once.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There was a fire extinguisher. It got weird. But also, I mean, he's still alive, so it's okay. You know, I've lost many fans, you know, my hand fans.
Trevor Outlaw really giving it to some of the fans here at ringside. Boy, I hope he's chewing some gum. Uh-oh, wait a minute now. Oh, I thought Beastman was set to launch himself.
Oh, I love Beastman's gear.
Husk. Only you would notice the ring, would comment on the ring gear that he's wearing.
Well, I love me some Beastman. What can I say? I'm a Beastman Beast fan. I'm his #1 Beast fan. As long as he doesn't eat any more of my hand fans, please, Beastman, leave them alone.
Well, Beastman back for his 10th match here at Warrior Wrestling. And interesting note here, he is the 10th wrestler to compete in 10 matches here at Warrior Wrestling.
Are you saying he's a warrior beast?
I believe he's a warrior beast, yes.
I know for a fact.
All right, well, here we go, and there goes Trevor Outlaw.
Oh, go figure. He's running away. I for one, am not at all surprised.
Could you blame him for not wanting to go toe-to-toe with Beastman?
No, I mean, he's a very kind, loving individual when you can feed him snacks. And, you know, don't mind that he's drooling and smells a little bit like husk.
Yeah, it smells like old meat.
And dead bugs. But, you know, whatever. To each their own. I don't body shame or stench shame. Scent shame. I don't stench shame.
You don't what?
Stench shame. I don't stench shame. No.
Well, we do recommend regularly bathing and
is good,
wearing
yes.
deodorant.
Beast manning is also good.
No.
Yes. Oh, Trevor!
Stealing somebody's beverage at ringside here.
What a brat.
Hey, you know, there's still a pandemic going on there, Trevor,
Yeah,
whether you
by
want
the
to
way,
believe it or not.
sanitary.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is Beastman versus Bratman. Oh, my stars. I love that there's a woman in the front row. She just immediately stood up and started giving the Arsenio Hall fist pump with her beer in her hand,
All right,
chanting.
now hang on a second here. We are both from a previous generation.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I'm very youthful.
I'm sure there's a lot of kids out. Well, who the hell is Arsenio Hall?
Yep, look it up.
What are you
Use
talking
the
about?
interwebs. Use the interwebs.
Yeah,
Ask the Googles.
Yes, YouTube some old Arsenio Hall and you see what we're talking about. It's kind of like the Morton Downey Jr. fist
The what?
pump. Morton Downey
I know
Jr.
what you're talking about. I was joking.
Okay.
I was pretending I was young-ish or whatever.
You're just a young kid.
Yep, a kid. Thank you to fabulous, fantastic camera work by Jen. We can see her down in the, you can see her ringside. She does so much work here at Warrior. I just wanted to give her a personal shout out. It was her birthday recently. Also, happy birthday to my co-commentator, Rich, right next to me, to my right hand dude.
It was my birthday?
It was your birthday recently.
It was?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
So now you're older than old.
No, it's
Older
true.
than dirt. You don't smell like dirt like Beastman sometimes does.
No.
Oh, big clubbing blow. Thank you for taking out Bratman.
You know, we were talking about Frank the Clown and FTC LLC, and I'm sure we'll get another shot of it in a bit. Wait a minute. Ooh.
Yes, destruction. I mean, Trevor Outlaw's mom even hates him. Let's be real. She's one of my #1 friends.
Did you notice the contingent of youngsters?
Yes.
Wearing the I Hate Frank the Clown shirts?
And
I'm
they're
sure we'll
having
get
a
a shot of them.
birthday party here.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, they were sitting on the ring earlier. Pre-show, we were taking some in-ring photos. Two of my girlfriends came here. They're here for some of their Warrior debut. And we had the boys from the birthday party taking photos in the ring also. It was very nice. You could see them. I Hate Frank the Clown.
Oh, yeah, there you go, right there. Yep.
And they also hate Trevor Outlaw because he is a jerk. I'm sorry, he is the rudest.
Well, Trevor Outlaw he's harassed us on commentary in the past.
Too often.
But
now he's harassing the spine of Beastman, trying to beat him down. Good luck with that, dude.
Trying to get a cheap one in on him. And Beastman seems to be absorbing the punishment just fine.
Yeah, that just powers him up. Doesn't Trevor know? Oh, you can see the I Hate Frank the Clown shirt. Headbutt from Beastman to Trevor Outlaw. Beastman is looking for a snack, and by that I mean he's going to hit someone with a belt.
Oh! Well, that rocked him.
Like
now,
a
that,
hurricane.
now that in full view of the official, and I suppose they're giving Beastman the benefit of the doubt because, I mean, does he really understand what he's doing here?
Yeah, he's just trying to, learn our cultures, and let's be fair. It's nice to teach people or beasts new ways, our ways. I don't know what I'm saying. It's fine. I need more caffeine.
Trevor Outlaw begging for mercy, and Beastman with none to give.
Oh, okay. Hydrating. Yep. Yep. That's happening. We also have another birthday fan there in the audience. You just saw them with their beautiful ducky hat. They're at a lot of wrestling shows.
Look out here, Outlaw.
Oh, the gift that keeps on giving. Trevor Outlaw sliding on the chair all the way to the merch tables. You can also see some of the Keen Warrior Wrestling family in the back there with their neon vests. Trevor Outlaw dazed and
look at his
confused.
eyes. He's kind of like the old school beer, right? From one end of the bar to the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Referee trying to get them back in the ring. The slowest 10 count, I think, that we've ever seen.
Well, because
in fairness, Beastman, again, I don't know that he really
you have to
understands.
translate.
Yeah,
It has to
I don't know that he
you have
really
to speak
understands
Husk.
Yeah.
So it's difficult.
That's its own language.
Yes,
I
what you have to
It's-
say
it's-
is husk,
right, so
and then also husk.
Right.
And then when you say husk, it also means husk.
Do we know what region of the world that language originated in?
Oh, of course.
Where?
Husk.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you asked.
From Huskville.
No, just from Husk.
Just from, oh, wait a minute now. Oh, Beastman. Uh-oh. Our poor official here. Oh!
Jeremy, don't get in the way.
Beastman got poked in the eye. And Trevor Outlaw.
I'm seeing bodily fluids coming out of someone. Whoa, Beastman striking. Hopefully not our official. Oh, Trevor Outlaw with that double axe handle.
He's swinging wildly after being poked in the eye by Outlaw. He's trying to figure out where he is.
Trevor Outlaw trying to cut down that tribute to Andre the Giant sweet new ring gear that our favorite Beastman got. Trying to take Beastman down to the mat. Slap to the spine.
He's got those brontosaurus bones on the side of his gear. Apparently the fans here in Chicago speak Husk.
Yeah, I mean, don't you?
I don't. I'm not fluent,
That's why I'm
unfortunately.
here to translate.
That's right.
I'm your Husk-later.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm a Husk-later. I'm very fluent in Husk. After all the interviews I've done with Beastman.
Oh, big back body drop. And Trevor Outlaw. Boy, he thought he was on his way to a win, but Beastman, he can turn things around so quick. I would love to see Outlaw just get flattened, wouldn't you?
I would love to see Outlaw fly as far away as possible and take that clown with him.
Trevor Outlaw in trouble. Beastman.
Wow. The
He's
days.
glassy-eyed.
Again.
His eyes are almost, they're fixed almost.
Yeah. You know what? At this point, I almost feel bad for Trevor Outlaw's mother.
Oh, for his mom.
Yes, because
Well,
she
why?
has to watch this embarrassment of a son.
Well, you said earlier she doesn't like him to begin with.
No, she doesn't. It's a fact. Beastman destroying what's left of Trevor Outlaw. Again, Frank the Clown nowhere to be found, thank goodness. But where is he when his FTC LLC schmuckaronis need him?
Well, he's 0 for 1 so far tonight.
Oh, are you surprised?
I believe he was told.
Oh, more hydration for Beastman's station.
Frank the Clown, he was told earlier that, he needs to focus on Casey Navarro's match later tonight.
Understandable, because it is going to be a huge challenge for Casey Navarro.
And I saw where Casey was holed up. Is again very very large venue here. The dressing room area. Casey he demanded his own private dressing room, and it's actually 1 floor below. So it's quiet. It's away from the noise. So whether or not Frank even knows what's going on right now, remains to be seen. But when they have to scrape Trevor Outlaw off the canvas and gurney him back to the locker room. Frank is going to have a look of shock on his face, but how would you feel if you're Trevor Outlaw? You're out there against Beastman, and the guy that's put you in this spot in the first place is nowhere to be found because, well, he's got a title match to worry about. Do you think Frank is spreading himself too thin?
Well, one, I would never be Trevor Outlaw because I'm not a jerk. And two, Frank has already spread himself far too thin because he has too many people that he's trying to ruin their lives by being a part of it. He needs to focus on one person at a time. How many matches is he a part of currently? Too many is the answer, yes. But also, it is, I mean, as somebody that does multitasks here at Warrior, it is very, very challenging to focus. And
big power bomb. Beastman, I don't think, does he understand how to... Hey, well, he understands enough to pull Trevor Outlaw up. Oh no.
He wants to go up, is what he's saying. He's saying he wants to give the fans more of the action that they have paid for.
He's flapping his arms like a pterodactyl. Somebody get on the horn with air traffic control.
I think it's allowed. You know, we closed Meigs Field here in Chicago many moons ago, but we are about to make Talia Hall the third airport here in Chicago. Oh no.
Beastman up top. And wait a minute now.
So dangerous.
Hold on. Frank the Clown. There he is.
Oy vey.
He's got Beastman's. He's got his chew toy.
He's got his favorite snacky.
Well, Frank must have been tipped off that Trevor Outlaw was in trouble. And Beastman, look out! Oh no! Low blow, courtesy Trevor Outlaw. The referee distracted. Outlaw for the win.
No.
Got him. He got him.
How dare you?
I gotta do everything around here, don't I?
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Get him out of here.
Why?
Mike Sorg, our producer, can you get security over here and make sure Frank doesn't come over here and bother us anymore, please? Unbelievable. Yes, Trevor Outlaw with a cheap win tonight. Stealing it with a low blow. And look out, Beastman rumbling up to the stage.
Trevor Outlaw.
Follow weary Beastman. Boy, he's got rocked between the legs. Fans know that Beastman should have got the win. Tough loss here tonight as we continue on. Warrior Wrestling 28 here from Talia Hall. Val, I'm excited for this one.
Oh my gosh, Joey Janela versus Mike Bennett. What an excellent matchup we are gonna have next for you fans of Warrior Wrestling.
The bad boy is in action. Don't go anywhere. Back in a moment.
Joey Janela.
The bad boy is back in Chicago. Joey Janela returns here to Warrior Wrestling. I'll tell you what, Val, he's been a part of some very big moments here at Warrior. I think back to that Stadium Series match where he dove off the goalpost.
Off the goalpost.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like a dream match for me to watch. As a fan, I know all the fans at home, you can go back on Pro Wrestling TV and watch the entire Warrior Wrestling collection. Wow, check that out because it was sick. It was one of those moments where I had just tingles for days remembering that moment when Joey Janela dove off that goalpost.
Fans, we hope that you'll join us a month from now. Warrior Wrestling returning to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Warrior Wrestling 29.
On March the 25th, Rich.
What?
March the 25th.
Yes, March the 25th.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's already on my calendar. I'm so stoked.
Tickets are available right now at warriorwrestling.net. As we head back to Grand Rapids, hope you'll join us for that.
Also, big props to Joey Janela for that side pony. Love it.
For the what?
Side pony.
Side pony?
Yeah. Oh.
WarriorWrestling.net, again, is the place to get your ticket for March the 25th as we return to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Joey Janela.
Massachusetts, one half of the kingdom, the real Mike Bennett.
Love to see all the love and the representation for, of course, the late great Jay Briscoe, Mike Bennett, who has been all around the wrestling world, you name it. Last minute fill-in for this matchup, a last minute opponent for Joey Janela. When I looked at the match lineup, I had to do a double take, a triple take, and then about 10 extra takes when I saw that originally Joey Janela was supposed to fight Sky Blue.
Yeah, that was going to be so cool. But
my goodness.
Out of safety and concern, Sky Blue unfortunately did have a massive concussion. She showed me today before the show. She had staples in her skull. And so just for safety, but what a hero as always, Mike Bennett, one of the best men in professional wrestling. He said, you know what? I'll be right there, and drove up and came here, and he's rocking the Jay Briscoe shirt, of course. And what a stellar song to come out to. I love this, shipping off to Boston. Getting the crowd amped up, ready to take on the bad boy himself, Joey Janela. I'm so stoked. I can't stop saying it. I'm just so stoked to be here. I'm so stoked for this match, and I hope everybody at home watching on Pro Wrestling Team is just as stoked as I am. How about you, Rich? Are you stoked?
Of course I'm stoked.
Stoked.
Yeah, I'm stoked every time I'm here at Warrior Wrestling. I love Chicago. I love Grand Rapids. I love South Bend.
Yes.
St. Louis, Indianapolis. I mean, Warrior Wrestling has been all over the Midwest.
And where are you watching? Let us know at home. Hashtag Warrior Wrestling. When you're watching this, even if you're watching this 6 months from now, you just let us know.
Yeah, that's right.
We love you. Because you know why? Because we're stoked.
You can follow us online at Warrior Wrestling on Twitter, and that's Warrior Wrestling without the E and the I.
Yeah, don't waste time on that
makes
E and
sense to you.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll get there. Oh, we got a nice lockup between these two competitors.
Janela and Bennett.
Oh.
Janela has been here a number of times at Warrior Wrestling, while
absolutely.
Mike Bennett returning here tonight. And, you know, you talk about a guy that's been everywhere. He's seen a lot of things. WWE, Ring of Honor. I mean, you name it, Mike Bennett has been there.
Traveled.
He has done that. He is experienced as they come. But when it comes to just, boy, sheer violence, can anybody match Joey Janela? He's nuts.
Joey Janela is the bad boy. He is a bit of a psychopath, and that's what I love about him. But also the strong side, the Boston strong style, Honor No More, just so many different things that Mike Bennett has done that I love as a Lady Mark myself. I love that I get to do the finalisis, I like to call it, fan analysis, you know, of these two amazing, well, just wrestling geniuses of my, two very, very different styles. The way that they find their ways to victory, very, very different. Look at this right now. Mike Bennett just barreling into the back of the legs of Joey Janela, hammering into the hamstrings now, very slow, subtle. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about what he's going to do right now. He's got 1 foot on the hand of Joey Janela. I don't want to look and see what's going to happen. Oh, you didn't need those fingers. You got 5 more anyway, Joey, right?
Yeah, see, sometimes I don't even think that really bothers Janela.
Like I said, he's got 5 more.
There's a guy who dives off of, you know, garages and ladders through
goal
flaming
posts.
Tables, goal posts.
If I'm not mistaken, we have a T-shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com of that.
That's true. Yeah.
Captured that moment.
Janela 2-2 in 4 matches here.
Oh, he said that's my flipping hand, I believe.
Is it okay.
Yeah, flipping. He's shaking it off.
So he's got a 500 record, does Janela. Mike Bennett, meanwhile, this is also his 5th match here at Warrior Wrestling. He defeated Beastman. Came up short in a match against Lance Archer. Also battled Casey Navarro in the past, did Bennett.
And can we just talk about what a stellar human being outside the ring Mike Bennett is? I mean, he really, truly is such an inspiration.
Such a family man.
Oh my gosh, yes. And much love to his wife, Maria. We love you very much, sending all the love.
Well, Bennett's a guy that he's made no mistake about it. You know, he's very public about mental health and
his battles that he's faced,
his battles with addiction and the like, and it really is an inspiring story because, you know, it's addiction can strike I don't want to get on a soapbox here. It can strike anybody at any time, and it really is inspiring to see somebody.
And he is quite open about it, and he does everything he can to support and anyone. I mean, from people that he knows personally to just people on Twitter. He's very supportive. He's just a wonderful human. But look at the intensity right here in this lockup. Oh. Just from the feat of strength, the contest of strength right here that you're seeing, the grips between the two of them. Oh, God.
Look at the shape that Bennett's in.
It's so intense.
And Janela.
Again, trying to sneak away and shake it off.
He's bailing out of town. You know, Janela's been very vocal lately. Social media, Twitter, he's trying to change the perception of him. I've seen Joey in some crazy matches before, hardcore style matches, but I've also seen Joey wrestle. I've seen him get in the ring and have wrestling matches. I think that's almost a chip on his shoulder, where he's got the reputation being the hardcore guy, the crazy guy, the garbage wrestling guy. Look, he's trying to prove Janela that he can do more.
Oh my gosh! Why would you do that to
children, Joey.
Well, Joey's on the run now.
As he should be, because Mike Bennett is going to destroy you. How do you do that to children?
Now, Mike's a family man. He's got a couple of kids, and I'll tell you what, if that were my daughter that Joey Janela just flipped off, I'd be going ape crazy as well.
And also, like, they're... Oh! I think you'd be very proud of her as well, right there in that moment.
I sure would be. I'd be super proud of my kid.
There you go.
Look at that. Bennett getting high fives. And
yeah, and then using that high five to fuel the chops to the chest of the bad boy.
Bennett's like going around the world high-fiving all the kids.
Giving those high fives.
How can you not like those kids with those T-shirts on?
They're my favorite children ever, I'm pretty sure. Oh.
Janela connects with the uppercut.
Now, the thing is, Joey has, jumped through panes of glass.
Oh, no! Bennett planted right on those chairs at ringside. Side suplex, and Janela taunting the crowd.
Joey's jumped off of roofs, onto vans. I mean, we've seen him do some bonker stuff, but Joey is also a very, very accomplished wrestler.
Well, that was high risk, jumping off the chair right there.
I mean, it was into the hardwood floor, into the spine of Mike Bennett, the man of steel.
Boy, Janela's he's chiseled like an Adonis god, isn't he?
No, we're hearing some Joey chants.
Body by whiskey and Marlboro Lights.
And he also enjoys Patron.
Oh, sure.
Bennett is getting amped up. Slamming some adult beverages into his forehead to get riled up.
Janela and Bennett trading strikes, and Bennett, wow. The fuse has been lit, hasn't it?
Yeah, the intensity of these strikes chopped into the corner. Bennett taking a graphic tumble to the ground.
What were you saying about fire extinguishers earlier on? I think Joey Janela just extinguished
some fire of Mike Bennett.
Hey.
Double knees to the spine, using the rope for some leverage. We got to stop this, referee. Come on.
Well, if there's one thing we know about Janela, he is dangerous, and he does not care about his well-being.
Or anyone's well-being, for that matter. Let's be real. And you can hear some of the fans getting behind Joey Janela. Again, Warrior Wrestling has something for everyone.
Janela certainly, he's a polarizing figure. Cover,
absolutely.
trying to put Bennett away. Leg hooks. And Bennett able to power out at two. I mean, there are people that absolutely love Joey Janela, but there are just as many people that can't stand him. They hate his guts. So you're never going to get wishy-washy with Joey Janela, and when he's in the ring, you're never going to get half an effort. He's going to go out there and he's going to try to hurt you.
Oh, look at this knee to the spine and pulling back the arms of Mike Bennett. No matter how strong your shoulders are, this is not a good position to be in. You could seriously separate an AC joint here, cause some serious damage to a bicep. Even your triceps are wrenching right there. Oh, you can see the muscle flexation right there. Joey Janela having a hard time. Boom, right there. Putting him into that leg lock. Oh, squeezing.
And Janela still with the legs wrapped around Bennett and right around the ribs. Every time Mike tries to take a deep breath, Joey just clamps in a little bit tighter.
And after being forced into that hardwood floor, Joey's stomping on him with that very high-risk maneuver move, jumping from that folding chair to the floor.
Well, it's a hardwood floor. If somebody spilled a beer,
very risky.
That chair could have slipped.
But not risque, which is what we're usually used to with Joey Janela.
That's true, yeah. Capacity crowd on hand here tonight inside Talia Hall, Chicago, Illinois.
Now I'm a little
worried. Warrior Wrestling.
I am a little worried for Mike Bennett. Did you see that he took a bit of a stutter step as he approached Joey Janela in the corner? He was able to climb up, and he does have the advantage right now, Rich, barreling these blows to the forehead of the bad boy.
Janela.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Rich.
Oh, took what Bennett gave him, powerbomb. Janela to put it away.
Good leverage there from Janela, sandwiching Bennett to the ring as he put all his weight on top of him. Doing a bit of a stomp as Joey Janela climbs to the top rope. What are we going to see from the bad boy? A bit of a flash and stomp, rolling out of it.
Bennett wrenches the arm. Hammerlock!
Beautiful hammerlock right there, Rich. Yep.
Dropped him down and out of the arm breaker. Fujiwara armbar.
I love some Fujiwara. This is so brilliant. Every single second of my fandom is enjoying this match, Rich.
Janela with an arm's reach to the bottom rope. Bennett can keep that locked in for the 4 count. Now releases.
See, again, I'm concerned for the well-being of Mike Bennett, even though he is in ultimate shape.
Still to come tonight, the Warrior Wrestling Championship is on the line. We will see that match after this one. Brian Cage, the challenger, battles the champion, Casey Navarro, who's just returned from a successful title defense down under.
Yeah, while he was in another hemisphere, man. That's insane.
Warrior Wrestling title's been defended now in Australia and in Japan.
Brilliant.
Bennett winding up. And of course, our main event tonight, El Hijo del Vikingo defends the Lucha Championship.
Oh no, Rich.
In a four-way Lucha Scramble matchup. Ooh, Janela.
It's straight to the spine. But Joey's holding his arm. Oh no.
Bennett. Oh, a spine buster. Cover. Bennett for the win.
No. Joey got out of that somehow, Rich.
Joey rolling to the outside, trying to catch his breath. Bennett really rocked him. And Janela trying to, well, he may be trying to go with Bennett to the outside. Yep, that's exactly what he did. I'm surprised that mic was reeled in. What's Janela doing here? Ooh, ran himself right into the ring post. Oh, no, right into that ramp.
Oh, again with the ramp. The ramp is so scary as it is, but can you imagine that cheese grater to the skull? Oh, no, 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 and being thrown in the ring. Oh, Mike Bennett definitely has the advantage here as he gets the crowd behind him.
Bennett up top, and Janela quickly meets him there. Joey's still favoring the left elbow, the left arm.
Oh, and he's just telling the ref to shove off. Not very polite, living up to that bad boy number. Joey climbing up, trying to shake off that left arm. Cranking Bennett. Can he do this?
Joey looking for the superplex.
Oh my stars, oh my stars.
Bennett trying to find a way out of it. Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Janela rocked himself, both men are down.
Are they even alive? I don't know what's going on now. Oh my goodness.
Referee will check on both and now begin the count. They have till 10 to get to their feet. Joey Janela, the bad boy, drapes the left arm over Mike Bennett, and Bennett, the last moment gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, that is definitely not enough to just gently drape your arm around. No, 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 not with somebody like Mike Bennett. Not today, not any day, Rich.
And he got the wind knocked out of him coming off the top rope, the superplex. Janela knocked the wind out of himself as well, and still favoring the left arm. So Janela with a broken wing, perhaps, or at least an injured wing, but
so powerful in that right chop, though.
Making the most of the one good arm, Irish whip, and Bennett, who's taking some abuse to the back.
Oh, Bennett.
Being whipped into the buckle like that's not going to help. Janela.
He's just looking like he's in so much pain right now, Rich.
Janela to back suplex. Janela again.
So dazed.
Uh-oh.
Janela force feeding him into the corner. Bam. Huge strikes to the spine, Rich.
Every shot doing more damage than Janela. Uh-oh. Crucifix. Razor's edge, maybe.
Oh, no.
Janela's had, Janela had a little bit of trouble getting him in place.
It was
but
ugly,
rocked him in into the cover here. Janela to put it away.
It was ugly, but he got him there, but he wasn't able to hold him, Rich. So much frustration that I'm sensing from the bad boy.
Fans getting behind Mike Bennett here at Warrior Wrestling 28. The Chicago faithful.
You can see that the bad boy is deranged at this moment, but Bennett is getting the motivation from the crowd.
At this moment? Only at this, so he's not deranged other times, just at this moment.
Oh, the bad boy?
Yeah.
Deranged. 24/7.
So he's more deranged at this moment.
364. He takes like one day off.
Fair enough.
Sometimes. 364.5. Strikes upon strikes upon strikes. God, I love wrestling. And I know I'm not alone in that, Rich. Hashtag Warrior Wrestling.
Oh, look at this, the venue here tonight. Capacity crowd on hand, loving what they're seeing tonight.
Thank you so much to Talia Hall for allowing us to bring this glorious occasion of Warrior 20 great to you tonight. Yes, 28. I know, I'm ridiculous.
We will be back for Warrior 29 in Grand Rapids, March the 25th, right here on Pro Wrestling TV. Bennett with a big spear.
Mike Bennett getting the crowd amped up.
What a gutsy effort here from Mike Bennett. Referee down to check, and Bennett says, no, I'm continuing on. Both competitors in this matchup, you can see it on their faces and their body language. Exhaustion starting to set in. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Janela trying to turn Bennett over to the Boston Crab, and he's got it seated.
Look, how could you do the Boston Crab to Boston Strong Style himself? How dare you, Joey Janela?
Look at the way Bennett has his right shoulder placed. He's not letting Janela get that seated in all the way deep, and he's giving himself just enough wiggle room to try and get to the bottom rope.
Yeah, he's slowly inching his way. If he could just get his hand under the plank, if he could just do it, if he can slowly reach, yes! He got it, Rich, he got there.
What incredible upper body strength, but look out.
Oh, no.
Janela drags Bennett back to the ring.
Oh, wincing in pain.
Referee should have forced the rope break.
But Joey Janela's not going to listen to that. You and I both know that.
No, true.
Oh, look at this, look at this.
Inside cradle.
Oh, so close.
Oh, a super kick.
Oh, striking discus. Oh. Beautiful.
Death Valley driver, Bennett.
Do we got it, do we got it?
Is this it?
No.
Bennett into the armbar.
Doing it again to that left arm that has been injured almost this entire match, courtesy of Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett applying so much pressure. Is Joey gonna tap out, Rich? I don't know what we're gonna see here. Oh, my stars. Oh, my stars.
Joey Janela not one to give in very easily. Bennett trying to crank in the pressure on the left arm.
Joey Janela, is he fading? Can he reach that rope?
Bennett able to get there.
I can't handle this, Rich.
Or Janela, I should say, able to get there. And Bennett now.
I gotta use my fan. I can't handle this, dude.
What is next? What can Bennett come up with next? And what does Janela have left in the tank?
Look at this arm. He can't even unfold it right now. I mean, he has basically an invisible sling, but he lifts up Mike Bennett with his good arm.
Oh, right on the apron.
On the apron. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my stars.
Bennett slow to get to his feet.
Bennett's
and
thrown back
Janela
in the
now
ring,
going
though.
to the top. Janela might have Bennett dead to rights. Off the top, double stomp to the back. Cover.
No! Kicked out just in the nick of time, Rich.
Bennett refusing to concede, and Janela, the frustration really starting to set in.
I mean, I know we're not done for the rest of the night. We have so many more amazing matches for you. But this is going to be a hard one to top, my friends.
And these two are giving it their all. And Janela, the eyes starting to bug out a little bit.
Oh, again, deranged and insane, this bad boy himself.
What kind of unspeakable acts does Janela have in mind for Bennett?
Bennett says no.
Tried to set up for the suplex.
Here we go. No, Bennett's back. No. He doesn't have the strength to pick him up. Does he? Can he? Flipped to the center of the ring.
Tried one more time.
Janela using some choice words.
Oh, what a super kick. Bennett again.
Can he? Suplex. Oh, no.
Waistlock German suplex. Janela
returning
with one of his own. Bennett again. Dueling suplexes.
I'm not upset about that.
Bennett knew that one was coming. You could see him kind of
bracing for it,
cradle his head.
I mean, safe, you know.
Back and forth with the suplexes.
Wow.
Bennett slow to get up. Janela down on one knee. The fans starting to come up. Oh, what a clothesline.
Everyone in the balcony. I mean, you can see people standing just in amazement at this match.
Janela tried to set up for a suplex. Quickly reversed by Bennett. Oh, that could be the finishing blow.
Cranking the good arm. The bad arm, excuse me. I can't even handle this.
Pile driver. Bennett.
Is he done for?
To put Janela down for the count.
3, yes.
Got him.
I mean, I can't even believe this match, Rich. This just blew my mind. When I think of Warrior Wrestling, I think of a sick amount of variety of just pure wrestling. And this match was ultimate pure wrestling. That little kid just flipped off Joey Janela. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Mike Bennett. What a contest of wills. Wow. This is the ultimate. I can't believe how lucky we are here at Warrior Wrestling.
Big win tonight for Mike Bennett here at Warrior Wrestling 28, but we still have a lot more action to get to. We've got a championship matchup on the way. The Warrior Wrestling Championship set to be defended. Casey Navarro representing FTC LLC set to defend against a former Warrior Wrestling champion, Brian Cage. Now Casey Navarro coming off a successful title defense in Australia. While there in another hemisphere, KC sent this message to the effing machine.
You see where we're at? MCW, now come back to me. It don't matter. It don't matter where I go. It don't matter who I face. They gon' get blessed. They all next to be blessed. It don't matter who it is at all. 23. I'm blessed with the talents I got, and that's why I am the truly blessed warrior world. Let me say that again. World! And also and still the warrior world champion.
Brian, please. Here, come here. Sit down. Sit down, let's talk. Welcome to Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Oh yeah, you're still in the States because you can't get over. Anyway, listen. You don't understand. You don't understand why I don't speak to you. You don't understand why I don't need you. Brian, let's just tell the truth for once, huh? Something you couldn't do your entire career. You were going under, bro. Nobody cared about Brian Cage. Brian Cage was just a big guy that wished he could do things that Casey Navarro could do. Hence why he leached on to me. Brian, you can't do it on your own anymore. And you thought making us Kid Cage and Papa Cage, that would make you relevant again? Because I was rising? Brother, I didn't need you. I didn't need you when I won that medallion in that War of Attrition match that you set up to get my shot medallion. You remember that? The thing that I used to cash in to get this. This you never even held. See, this right here is the truly blessed Warrior World Championship, not the Warrior Championship. See, at 23 years old, I did more than you did as the Warrior Champion. I took it out of the country. I took it to Australia, where I'm at right now. I defended it and successfully did so. And I'm coming back to face you, to do the same thing that I did 2 nights ago. Brian Cage, you ain't nothing to me. You never been anything to me. All you've been is a guy that's been holding me back. And now I'm at the top. I don't need you anymore. And this Saturday night at Warrior Wrestling, I'm gonna prove it. You don't have to tell me. I know.
Now, Casey Navarro never one to back down, never one to be shy with his words. Feeling like he's on top of the world. And no. How many suits did Frank bring with him? Good Lord.
Again.
Boy, Casey Navarro has become unbearable.
I mean,
unbearable.
I don't ever want to disrespect our champion because he fought really hard, ish, to maintain his title.
Well, think about the nonsense that Navarro pulled last time we were here at Warrior Wrestling. Buddy Matthews, Matthews should be the Warrior Wrestling champion.
And what a champion he would be. Let's be real, Rich.
But it was Casey Navarro a month ago defeating Buddy Matthews. Well, hold on now. Wait a minute. Why would you take? Why do we continue to give Frank the Clown the microphone?
Why would you take it from Alex Storm? That's his job. He's our ring announcer.
I had a great theme song, but that is one hell of a theme song, my champ. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the truly blessed Warrior Wrestling Champion.
Actually, Frank, I think we forgot something. I'm the only guy to take this title to another country and successfully defend it and then come right back to this shithole for all you. I am the truly blessed Warrior World Champion. And it's crazy, Frank. They got me wrestling Brian Cage. You guys are cheering for him, but he can't win on TV to save his life. And look, we got a birthday boy in the house. You guys are booing the birthday boy? Let's give it up for the birthday boy! Hey, why do you look so sad? Hey, why do you look so sad? It's your birthday, man. You're getting a shout out from the champ, the best of the best. And this is what you wanted for your birthday, a signed autograph from a guy that can't win on television known as Brian Cage? Well, kid, listen, I told you, all I was gonna do was just hold on to it. I just wanted to say something. But buddy, this is how I feel about your birthday and Brian.
Are they making that kid cry on his birthday?
Because now, you're all gonna bear witness to your truly blessed Warrior World Champion. Beat that ass just like everybody does every Wednesday night, and you don't have to tell me. I know.
Brian Cage means business.
I mean, I am so glad to see this match happen. I'm not gonna lie. I was excited for it, or shall I say stoked. But after that, I cannot wait to see the Swolverine do what he does best.
We heard from Brian Cage earlier on.
That is just destroying people.
And a little bit earlier, we also heard from Casey Navarro. Navarro loves to get under the, doesn't matter who it is, loves to get under your skin, but coming out here in front of 500-600 fans and making fun of a guy the size, the strength, the power of Brian Cage.
And he's so complicated.
And say it from a guy that can't win on TV.
Harsh.
Oh boy.
Well, last I checked, Brian Cage is on TV.
And Brian Cage
Brian Cage has a storied career.
First ever Warrior Wrestling Champion.
Introducing
Absolutely.
first, the challenger. Hailing from Chico, California. He is the machine. He is the Swolverine. He is Mr. GMSI. Brian Cage! And the only guy on TV in this ring. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Frank the Clown And representing FTC LLC, hailing from Miami, Florida, he is the Northeast Wrestling Live Champion and the Warrior Wrestling World Champ.
I told you what it was called. You're gonna do it right, and you're gonna try again, pal. What am I?
What is he? What is he?
He is the truly blessed Warrior World Champion, the blessed of the best, KC Navarro.
246 days as Warrior Wrestling Champion, KC Navarro. Successful defenses, as we mentioned, over Buddy Matthews, over Trey Miguel, over Brian Pillman Jr. And he captured the title in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Cashing in that #1 contenders medallion, and boy, yeah, there's that belt that we talked about.
That he fashioned.
No, yes, he fashioned. You think it was his money or Frank's money that got put up for that?
I don't want to think about it. I try not to think about Frank.
Well, nonetheless, Brian Cage, if I were Brian Cage, the very first ever Warrior Wrestling Champion, 531 days as champion, wouldn't you feel a little disrespected if the belt that you carried that has represented this company all around the world, Frank the Clown and KC Navarro in his utter arrogance, they basically stomped all over the lineage, the history of the Warrior Wrestling title. And
absolutely.
Now fashion-wise, okay, pink belt, whatever, it's right. But
I think it's glorious.
Well,
and also, happy Valentine's Day to those that celebrate.
Well, yeah, a couple days. Did you do anything?
Capone, yeah, well, I mean, as a Capone, I look at it as a Chicago history day.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Very different stance on Valentine's Day than probably most, but
you get any treats or trinkets?
I love February 15th. Not only is it one of my very best friend's birthdays. Happy belated birthday, Lauren, by the way. Love you. But
the
also,
15th, huh?
Yeah, February 15th. Is that you, too?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shush you. Only magnificent humans are born on that day. Love you, Lauren. HCC for life. But also 50% off of chocolate on that day, so I love Valentine's Day. Massacre your livers.
Oh, no.
1929 is very special to me, but... Oh, look at that. Oh, no, bit of a tumble.
And stumbled. They thought he might have wrenched his knee a little bit.
Well, I mean, that happens when you bounce off a Papa Cage like that. Look at the dance there.
Oh! Again, it was just a month ago in South Bend, Indiana, where KC Navarro gets booted right to the floor, and Brian Cage on a rampage. And successful defense against Buddy Matthews. Now, we talked about this before a little bit, Val. Brian Cage and KC Navarro, a lot of history between the two of them. Ooh! Teamed up against the Acclaimed back at Warrior Wrestling 19.
Yes.
And a little bit of a miscommunication led to the Acclaimed getting the win. And now look at this here. Frank Clown is starting to lose his mind. And
the gift that keeps on giving.
Sure is. Oh, Frank's going nuts. And KC Navarro.
I care not about Frank. I care about wrestling. And Frank is not wrestling to me. Papa Cage slamming into those traps of KC Navarro as he heads to the floor where he belongs. Sorry, champ. I'm just very upset with you right now.
Over by the ringside timekeeper's table. And the action in this title match spilling all around Talia Hall here in Chicago. Navarro shoulder first into the ring post. But a lot of history between these two, Val. In many ways, Brian Cage felt like he was a mentor to KC Navarro. Navarro used to look up to Brian Cage.
Yes, this was absolutely a family. I mean, they were a packaged unit, if you will. Like, they worked together, they essentially lived together, they traveled all over, and instead, now, bam, you see the traveling feet of Casey Navarro slamming into the face of Brian Cage.
It was Frank the Clown, oh man. Frank the Clown who grabbed Cage's leg, which gave that little opening for Casey Navarro, and now Navarro going to the top. Looking to zero in on the Swolverine, big splash. Looking to put it away.
I mean, I didn't come up with the term Papa Cage. That was what Casey Navarro called Brian Cage for so very long.
16th match here in Warrior Wrestling for Navarro.
Casey Navarro looked to Brian Cage like a father. Now he looks to him like a punching bag. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the way that he absolutely dissed the man that took him under his wing, that taught him all that he knew for all these years.
Wow, what a shot.
All the years that Brian Cage has traveled the world of professional wrestling, he shared that knowledge with Casey Navarro. Would Casey Navarro be where he is today without the tutelage of Brian Cage, Rich?
Nice counter by Navarro with the knee strikes to the head. And the slap just kind of woke the Swolverine up a little bit. Oh! Super kick flattens the champion. Man, oh man. Frank the Clown on the outside in shock. And just to close out your thought there, Val, I don't think that Casey Navarro would be where he is as Warrior Wrestling champ without everything he picked up from Brian Cage.
I mean, they spent so much time working together as a tag team, as a duo, whether they were in singles matches or as a pair. I mean, it's just so hard to watch the way that Casey Navarro went from a shining sun to just this. It's embarrassing, honestly.
Incorrigible.
Absolutely, that is a perfect word, honestly. That is a perfect descriptor to describe the way that he behaves now.
He's been infected by Frank the Clown.
It's absolutely a virus, you know?
Incredible force as Cage whips Navarro. Chest first into the buckle. Frank with some instructions for his charge. Imagine Frank the Clown getting tossed around by Brian Cage. I would love to see that.
Well, it was your birthday. Perhaps we could work something out.
That'd be worth the price of admission alone. Oh, man. Navarro with a cheap shot poked Cage's eye.
And again, the cheap shot. That's what he learns from Frank.
Referee didn't see it.
That is what he learns from the Clown. That is what he gained from FTC. When he was working with the Swolverine, he learned, oh no. Oh!
Over the top rope tiger feint.
He learned maneuvers like that. You know what I mean? This is what you learn from the machine, not the cheap shots. Wow, brilliant.
Look at the DDT. What a counter by Cage. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh! Into a stunner. Navarro gets something out of nothing.
Going for it.
Springboard caught and nails the DDT.
Wow. And honestly, with the size differential.
Cover to put it away. And Cage out of it too.
With the size differential, those are the kind of moves that Casey is gonna have to continuously use against Brian Cage, because Brian Cage has so much power. He's essentially a mountain that Casey is continuously gonna have to climb and chip away at. He's gonna have to sculpt Brian Cage into what he needs, what he's gonna have to tear down. He's gonna have to basically take dynamite to Brian Cage, because how do you tear down the machine? It's next to impossible.
Navarro going up top, and Cage has been down for an awfully long time.
But Cage has like some of the highest wins here at Warrior Wrestling.
Navarro off the top. Cage was playing possum.
Look at this.
What a raw display of power. Oh!
And you know I love me some possums, but geez, what are you going to do against Cage like this? Oh, just devastation.
Power bomb. Cage for the title. No! Kick out at 2.5. Casey Navarro, if he retains here tonight, will be one successful title defense away from tying the Warrior Wrestling Championship defense record set by none other than Brian Cage. That's 5 successful title defenses. But with all the trash that Casey talked earlier on, you know that Cage heard it, and you know that...
Here's my thing, Rich.
You know that pinched him a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Is that going to get under the skin of Cage? He is usually so focused nothing seems to affect him. But when he looked at Casey like a son, will that shake the cage?
Looking for the discus lariat. Navarro looking at the crucifix, and instead Cage has him up.
Yep, up on the shoulders.
Oh, wait a minute.
A couple of punches to the abdomen, but will that stop the machine? Can that shut the machine down? I don't think so.
Look out. Cage. Ooh.
Explosive.
Had the pump handle. Didn't land it cleanly.
Beautiful.
And Navarro rolled up. Nope. To get free.
Again with the spinning.
Ducks the clothesline. Takes out the leg. Kick to the midsection. Navarro spinning super kick.
Oh no.
And Navarro again now winding up.
Can this?
Cage caught him. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Not looking good for Casey, Rich.
Looking for the weapon X.
That's just, the weapon X is so gorgeous.
Brian Cage with the championship in his sights. Looking to become a two-time Warrior Wrestling champion. Has to put away Navarro, and the fans here coming up for Brian Cage. Drill claw, and Navarro. Oh, come on now. Frank the Clown rolled Navarro out of the ring. Referee should kick Frank out. Get him out of here.
Immediately. But in fairness, this is going to give Casey plenty of time to recuperate as Brian Cage is chasing Frank the Clown around the ring. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, Cage trying to eyeball where Frank the Clown went. Now the question is, where did Casey Navarro go?
Casey Navarro is still slumped on the ground.
Wait a minute. Hold on, who's this? What is this?
Oh, in comes Storm Grayson.
That's Grayson and Trevor Outlaw.
Wait, Trevor? Oh no.
Trevor Outlaw. Storm Grayson, FTC LLC.
Throwing him into the children. Yes.
Referee's called for the bell.
No!
The referee was counted. It's a count out. Cage has been counted out. He cannot believe it.
Look at the dismay on his face, Rich. Oh my stars, I cannot believe it either.
Here is your winner by way of count out, and still the truly blessed Warrior Wrestling World Champion, Casey Navarro.
Listen to the boos raining down as Brian Cage on the chase after Frank the Clown. Get that clown!
Watch the pain rain down.
Tear him limb from limb.
Oh my stars.
Think about it, Val. Brian Cage hit the Weapon X. He hit the Tornado Claw.
Multiple times on the Tornado Claw.
And then the Drill Claw, and that would have been it.
For anyone.
Were it not for Frank the Clown, who literally dragged Casey Navarro out of the ring, and the fans here are not pleased.
I mean, I'm not pleased. Would you be pleased? Wow.
No. That ain't bullshit. That's some blessed shit.
Oh my stars.
That's why I am still your truly blessed warrior. Y'all hate on me? Y'all hate on me? Look what I've been doing. I'm the best damn warrior world champion in the history of this company. The youngest in this company. And ain't nobody blessed enough to take this from me. Cheer for me, damn right, and you don't have to tell me, I know.
Oh my goodness! And this is the moment that we've been waiting for, Rich. The payback.
Brian Cage on a rampage. That match match was his. He should be the brand new Warrior champion, and he is grabbing hold of Navarro, dragging him back to the locker room.
Oh my goodness.
Fans here, oh no, wait a minute here. My goodness.
Through the production table, Rich.
Val, I think Brian Cage got his retribution.
Can anybody stop the machine?
My goodness, we had gone to break as they were brawling in the back, and next thing we know, Casey Navarro dumped from that luxury box right through a table. Brian Cage with a message for FTC LLC.
Wow, and what a message it was, Rich. I mean, we should probably get some medics to the production table. Oh, here come our referees. Here come all of our officials out of the locker room. Watch out, children. Watch out, kids.
I think Brian Cage has made it pretty clear. He has called this shot. He has sent the message. You don't mess around with the effing machine. And if Brian Cage has his way, that Warrior Championship will be his once again.
I think it's very clear. He just took both titles off the stage, Rich.
My
Holy
goodness.
shnikes.
The officials and staff are going to try and scrape Casey Navarro up through that table. And, well,
I mean,
you reap what you sow.
I'm just utterly stunned.
Well, fans, we are going to take a breath. They're going to peel Casey Navarro up off the floor. We will reset. My goodness. Well, fans, we are headed towards our main event.
Wow.
The Lucha Championship is on the line. Black Taurus, Aramis, and Aero Boy challenging El Hijo del Vikingo. Our main event on the way after this.
The Vikingo era of Warrior Wrestling is underway. This can go a few different ways. 630 splash! Vikingo has done it! A new champion crowned! And history made!
No me queda nada que decir, que voy a defender con mi cuerpo, con el alma y con el corazón, como siempre lo he hecho, este cinturón. Le voy a dar un buen reinado, señores. Gracias.
El nuevo campeón de Warrior. Lo voy a defender con el corazón, el alma, el sudor y hasta la sangre, señores. Así como lo he hecho con el megacampeón, lo voy a defender muy bien, tanto en Estados Unidos, tanto en México. Le voy a dar un gran reinado. El gran jinete, nuevo campeón. ¡Ea!
It is now time for your
Fans, we invite you to get involved in the conversation, hashtag Warrior Wrestling. And you just saw where you can find us all across social media at Warrior Wrestling. Get rid of the I, get rid of the E. There you go. Follow us across all of the social media platforms, and we do invite you to check us out on Pro Wrestling TV. Watch the entire catalog of Warrior Wrestling action from the very, very beginning. four-way lucha matchup for the Warrior Wrestling Lucha Championship. Aero Boy making his way out to the ring. And you know, when you have a match like this, Val Capone, it truly is anybody's matchup. The champion obviously does not have to be pinned for the title to change hands. Aero Boy with the biggest opportunity of his career here tonight.
All I know is that this match is going to be bonkers kazoo. That's the only way I can describe it. Lucha is the ultimate, and having Warrior Wrestling here at Talia Hall, which has such a lucha history here in Chicago, I mean, this is the perfect main event for our debut here at Talia Hall. And having Aero Boy involved, oh my stars, mi corazón. Oh, so excited. Dare I say stoked, Rich?
Aero Boy with a cheering section here in Chicago. And boy, I'll tell you what, he's gonna have to be on his A game here tonight. Three other opponents in this matchup. Aero Boy in his Warrior Wrestling debut. Aramis returning here to Warrior Wrestling. The first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion. Won that title in a matchup at the Stadium Series in what many have called here at Warrior Wrestling one of the best lucha matches ever here at Warrior.
I mean, absolutely. I just wrote a note to you. I'm going to be so hyped because that is literally all I can think of. He is the consummate Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion, El Primero, and honestly, there are not words to describe how perfect Aramis, his title reign, that match at the Stadium Series. It was ultimate perfection.
That was back in 2021, the Stadium Series.
Yep.
June of 2021. Aramis in a War of Attrition Lucha title match. It was Aramis outlasting Adonis. Black Taurus is in this matchup.
Yep.
Dragon Bane and El Hijo del Vikingo. Golden Dragon and Gringo Loco Laredo Kid also in that matchup. So Black Taurus with another crack at the Lucha Championship here at Warrior. Fourth appearance here for Black Taurus at Warrior Wrestling. He's 1-2 in multi-man matches. As a matter of fact, Black Taurus, one of only a handful of wrestlers who have competed in War of Attrition matches, not just for the Lucha title, but for the Warrior Wrestling Championship as well. As I'm looking around the building here, there's a very pronounced Lucha Libre cheering section. You see the Mexican flag up in the balcony there. And that certainly did not go unnoticed by any of the competitors in the ring. When you talk about Mexican wrestling, is there anybody in the sport today, out of Mexico, with the hype, with the high ceiling, with the buzz, as the Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion? There he is. Listen to this response for the youngster, El Hijo del Vikingo. He is the Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion. He's also the AAA Mega Champion. And it was just a month ago in South Bend, Indiana, that Hijo del Vikingo defeated Flamita and Rey Orus in a three-way matchup. For the time, it was the vacant championship after Sam Adonis was forced to relinquish the title. And we saw Sam victorious earlier on tonight. We know that he will be keeping a close eye on this matchup. Whoever walks out of here tonight as the Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion, you got to imagine that Sam Adonis is going to be lobbying for a title shot, given that he was the champion, never lost it, voluntarily gave it up due to contract obligations.
Okay, Rich, I'm so sorry. I had to silence myself because I just had to freak out like the good little lady Mark that I am, because like really I'm drawing crazy all over. It's just, this is so brilliant, this match. Oh, my stars. All four of these competitors. Black Taurus, I mean, Hijo del Vikingo. Let's throw it to our ring announcer, but wow.
Kirby Alexander standing by.
Your second challenger is from Teotihuacan, Mexico, El Mosquetero del Aire, Your third challenger hails from Torreon, Mexico, the Minotaur, Black Your final competitor in this match is the Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion, originario de Cuautlan, Puebla, El Gran Jinete.
All right, Val, here we go. Warrior Wrestling Lucha Championship on the line. First pinfall or submission will determine the winner. The current champion, Hijo del Vikingo. You see him in the black right there. And offering the handshake. We'll see how quickly this friendliness lasts.
I can't imagine it's going to last very long. In fact, Black Taurus, Taurus is saying no friendship.
Tell you what, Lucha Libre has been a huge part of Warrior Wrestling from day one. Vikingo trying to put it away. Aramis had Aero Boy tied up as well. And when you talk about all the different types of styles of professional wrestling, Lucha Libre, strong style.
Oh, huge smack to the face.
Aramis.
Aramis being slammed into the corner.
Vikingo trying to get some offense going. But instead, it is Black Taurus who launches it right out into the crowd.
Oh, saying hello to the front row.
High-paced, frenetic action. Four-way matchup with the Lucha Championship on the line. And look out, Vikingo with a double single leg drop kick.
Vikingo and Aero Boy. I hope that doesn't slow him down enough.
The Bull just got rocked by a huge kick. And a double stomp. Man, oh man, look out now. Aero Boy winding up. Over the top.
Again, the front row saying hello.
Look out for Aramis.
Aramis getting some momentum as he dives to the ropes. Oh my gosh. Into the second row, Rich.
Crucifix. Black Taurus, man, send Aramis up and over.
I just love Black Taurus. Wow. Taurus having a seat on top of Vikingo, but not for long.
On the top rope. Slingshot sunset flip.
Precarious.
Oh no.
Precarious situation.
Styles clash.
Spinning lariat.
When Aramis gets cooking, it is frenetic, it is high pace.
Gorgeous.
It is unpredictable.
Slip and dip right there to the mat. Beautiful kip up. Stop it on the fingers. Taking him out. Oh, Aramis.
So incredibly quick.
How many ways can I say I love you, Aramis? He says, Val Capone, let me show you more ways that you can love wrestling.
Oh, man. What the hell is Vikingo doing?
Oh, everything and anything that's going to be gorgeous. Yeah!
Way up top.
If this match is there, a clear path to victory, Rich.
Might be after that splash. Wow.
The favor of the former champ with the current champ, and in comes Aero Boy. Oh no.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Double underhook. Power bomb. Vikingo up top. Matchup.
Wow.
Lucha title on the line. Aramis
standing tall and proud on the top rope, but yes. Aero Boy.
Aero Boy going up top.
Wow.
0-0. Cascading through the air.
Are they okay? Wow, Hijo del Vikingo climbs the ropes. Oh my gosh! Wow! Oh my gosh!
Aramis down.
Oh, super kick to the face. Oh, Hijo. Oh, supporting the former champ. Oh! Driver into Black Taurus. Keep going. Chants get started throughout the venue. This is just utter insanity, Rich. Where are we going? Oh, wow.
6:30 out of the way, perhaps.
Oh, can we see it? Will we see it? Rich, I can't even believe the glorious gift that we were given. I mean, all the money that is being rained down upon our champion once again, and still, but look at this. Look at the showmanship, the respect that is shared between the first lucha champ here at Warrior, Aramis, and the current champ, retaining champ. Oh, wow. Hijo del Vikingo once again, and Black Taurus. What a magnificent show. Hijo del Vikingo retains the title, pinning the debuting Aero Boy. Welcome to Warrior Wrestling, Aero Boy. It is such an astounding treat to bring the show to you today. Here, our debut officially in Chicago, Illinois at Talia Hall. It has been such a pleasure. These four competitors showing you the best of lucha here in the U.S.
Give it up for all four of these competitors.
It has been such an honor.
Aramis, Black Taurus, and El Hijo del Vikingo.
Still your Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion, El Hijo del Vikingo. What a matchup, and you see the fans, as is tradition in Lucha Libre, firing the dollar bills, the $10 bills, maybe a couple of hundreds in there as well.
It definitely should be after what we just saw. That spectacle that we just witnessed was absolutely gorgeous. The absolute brilliance, the beauty, the power, the speed, the connection that we all made today, sharing this moment together. It is just, I can't, Rich. I know that I'm not alone, and hashtag Warrior Wrestling, if you enjoyed it as much as I did, please let us know. Please share this moment with us online, across all social medias.
That is quite the haul for all four competitors in our main event here tonight. El Hijo del Vikingo, successful in his first title defense as Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion. What a night it has been. What a crowd here tonight. For Warrior Wrestling's debut inside Talia Hall in Chicago. And we thank you so much for joining us here on Pro Wrestling TV. What a night. But fans, we are just about out of time. We invite you to join us March the 25th. We're headed to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Tickets are available right now at warriorwrestling.net. Your Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion, El Hijo del Vikingo, saluting the capacity crowd here tonight in the Windy City. What a night. What a matchup. El Hijo del Vikingo, still your Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion. Again, fans, we will see you on March the 25th. If you can't join us in person in Grand Rapids, we'll have it here for you live on Pro Wrestling TV. For all of us at Warrior Wrestling and my broadcast colleague, Val Capone, I'm Rich Bocchini saying so long from Chicago. We'll see you in Grand Rapids. Good night, everyone.